What is the Matrix? Control.
The GTA Vice City NextGen edition was a labour of love, designed to celebrate the legacy of one of the most iconic games in Rockstar's history. Revolution team, made up of just 4 passionate Russians, spent years recreating the beloved setting of Vice City with next-generation graphics, enhanced gameplay mechanics, and a host of new features that pushed the boundaries of what fan-made projects could achieve. They essentially managed to port the entirety of GTA Vice City into the Rockstar advanced game engine used for GTA 4. As you can imagine, this was no small feat and required meticulous attention to detail, ensuring that every street, building and landmark was faithfully represented. The entire storyline, including all main missions and side missions from the original Vice City game, are playable and there for the player to experience like never before. Every cutscene, dialogue sequence, scripted event and mission trigger was carefully adapted to function within the Rage engine, while maintaining the original atmosphere and pacing. If that wasn't enough, they completely overhauled all the textures, including 4K resolutions for buildings, vehicles and characters. Modern lighting effects, improved reflections and dynamic weather, all complements from the Rage engine. Even the soundtracks were remastered and additional ambient sounds were added to make the world feel more alive. The result was a fully immersive recreation of Vice City with modern mechanics while preserving its nostalgic charm. 2 days before the release of this very ambitious project, Take-Two Interactive deleted the YouTube channel of the modding team who created it. Revolution team claimed Take-Two did this without any warning or attempt to contact them. So, feeling betrayed by this move, they decided to flip the bird to Take-Two, create a new YouTube channel and release the mod as a standalone project. Initially, the mod required players to own a legitimate copy of GTA 4 to play, as a gesture of respect towards the publisher. However, following the removal of their YouTube channel, the Revolution team restructured the project into a standalone installation that no longer requires an original copy of the game. This decision, while controversial, was a direct response to Take-Two's aggressive stance on modding. Should passionate fans be allowed to reimagine classic games, or do publishers have the final say in how their intellectual property is used? Well, let me tell you, this situation is not unique. Other major modding projects, such as those for Fallout, Skyrim and Half-Life, have faced similar battles with publishers. In some cases, companies like Bethesda have embraced modding communities, even integrating mods into their official storefronts. But Take-Two has always taken a much stricter approach, shutting down projects that use any assets from their games, regardless of the intent. In 2021, Take-Two filed lawsuits and issued DMCA takedowns against multiple projects, including GTA Underground, a massive mod that combined multiple GTA maps into one world, and RE3, a reverse-engineered version of GTA 3 and Vice City. According to Take-Two, these mods violated their intellectual property rights and posed a potential threat to their business. This approach was also evident in Take-Two's handling of 5M, a popular multiplayer mod for GTA 5. Initially, the company attempted to shut down the project, issuing legal threats and takedown notices. However, as 5M grew too large to ignore and became a significant part of GTA Online's extended community, Take-Two shifted gears. Instead of continuing its legal battle, the company ultimately acquired 5M for an estimated $20 million and integrated it into their ecosystem, recognizing its immense popularity and potential profitability. Many in the community saw this move as hypocritical. Take-Two condemned modding efforts when they were independent, but embraced them once they could control and monetize them. So what does this mean for the future of modding in GTA? Well, it's clear that Take-Two sees modding as a potential threat, but also a potential business opportunity. On one hand, they crack down on ambitious fan projects like Vice City NextGen Edition. On the other, they acquire and integrate major modding communities like 5M. This suggests that Take-Two doesn't oppose modding entirely, rather they want control over it.
I say it's time we focus on what really matters. The games. Who's with me? See, I love gaming. Okay?
If they had taken a different approach, they could have collaborated with the Revolution team instead of shutting them down. Imagine if Rockstar officially supported a remastered Vice City within the GTA 4 Rage engine, with the community's help. That could have been an incredible way to celebrate the legacy of Vice City before GTA 6 while keeping the fanbase engaged. But of course, Take-Two are more interested in shutting down projects they don't directly profit from rather than working with fans. Execs who sit in an office like this, gooning over their stock price for 8 hours a day today who aren't even gamers that are making these decisions don't seem to understand that expansive mods like this actually benefit the company in the long run. So what's next for the Revolution team? As of now, the NextGen edition is still available through various unofficial sources, but its future remains uncertain. If Take-Two continues its legal pressure, it could be wiped from existence, just like other fan projects before it. However, history has shown that once something is released online, it's nearly impossible to fully erase. Despite the takedown of their YouTube channel, the Revolution team received overwhelming support from the community. Fans rallied behind them, sharing the mod through alternative platforms and mirror downloads. This mod was giving Vice City the love and attention it deserved, something Rockstar themselves hadn't done. And this brings us to an even bigger controversy: Rockstar's own handling of classic GTA titles. In 2021, they released the Definitive Edition Trilogy, which included remastered versions of GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas. But instead of a glorious return to these classics, the trilogy was met with heavy criticism. The remaster, developed by Grove Street Games, was riddled with bugs, missing content, and bizarre design choices. Fans were furious. If Rockstar are going to shut down fan-made remasters, then surely their own version should be better, right?
Not exactly.
From graphical downgrades to immersion-breaking glitches, the Definitive Edition felt like a rushed cash grab rather than a loving tribute to the classics. The backlash was so intense that Rockstar had to publicly apologise and promise patches to fix the many issues. Even so, it left a bitter taste in the mouths of fans who expected much more. One of the biggest factors that may have influenced Take-Two's decision to crack down on the Next-Gen Edition mod is the impending release of GTA 6. With the game officially confirmed and set to launch in 2025, Rockstar and Take-Two are likely hyper-focused on controlling the GTA brand image and ensuring that nothing overshadows their biggest release in over a decade. I mean, it's no secret that Vice City is returning in GTA 6, and Rockstar probably wants to avoid confusion between official content and fan-made projects. A high-quality, next-gen mod of Vice City launching right before GTA 6 could be seen as competition or a distraction from Rockstar's vision. Not only that, companies want to ensure that they are the ones profiting from remasters or remakes. If a fan mod improves the original game beyond what the company offers, it creates an issue. Why would people pay for an official remaster when a better version is free? Most modders do this out of passion. Revolution team were not making any money off this project, nor did they intend to, so it's frustrating for the community when companies treat modders like pirates, when all they're doing is celebrating their work. At the end of the day, Vice City Next Gen Edition was more than just a mod. It was a testament that proved just how dedicated the GTA community is, keeping games over 2 decades old relevant for years beyond their original release. Whether this mod remains available in the long term is uncertain, but one thing is clear: passionate fans will always find ways to keep the old GTAs alive, even in the face of corporate opposition.